quick announcement. I put a YouTube video on the Aged 5 Facebook page. It was actually the third video of the day. I really try to make it 3 minutes or less, but of course it's 6 minutes. Just do the extra 3 minutes and learn what I'm doing with the Aged 5 online library. Just familiarize yourself with it. It's on YouTube or on our Aged 5 Facebook page. I hope you guys like what we're doing.
That shoulder thing today in the beginning where you had us go like movement reveals all, like I literally have like 3 inches of stuckness there.
I felt that in my hand and all the way up my forearm when I was doing the twist thing on the stick. So to me, I get excited about that stuff. I'm like, oh, you've been hiding out. Now I know. And so, you know.
So what is that? What was that movement? Because that that really got to the stickiness.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So, okay. It kind of inspired from working with my clients yesterday, okay? One of my clients has a very tight hip, and I'm very worried for her, okay? One hip is tight. She's had 2 C-sections, 2 sets of twins. So, you know, we got some stuff going on. So the idea was to help her create additional range of motion in her stuck hip, but both hips. We didn't treat one over the other, but the idea was for a stuck hip. I'm going to come back to your shoulder because the hip and the shoulder are the same thing. The idea of these 2 joints is that we, especially if they're stuck, we want to add more mobility, right? We want to increase the range of motion that we're already able to do, because as we continue to increase the range of motion, that's when more movement is allowed to us, okay? So with that force, so with the stick, I think this is what I did, because I kind of made it up on the fly, just so you know, just inspired by yesterday, the hip thing. So with the stick, let's see here, what did we do? We had you here. How do we do this? Oh, it's right here. I got it. I know it. Watch. Internal rotation. That is where where I believe my natural range of motion is. But now I'm going to add a little force. So I'm going to push this hand into the stick, but I'm not going to let the stick move. I'm also going to push my body into the stick. And you know when we do this thing, it's the same idea. 8 or 4, 3, 2, hold, release that pressure, and then let it fall a little deeper. That's the idea behind that.
Oh, so good.
Yes. Let me show you what I did with my client yesterday for the hip thing, though, okay? Just so, since we're here. So, and listen, I'm also thinking December, I'm going to bring some like restorative age to 5 stuff, which is this stuff, okay? Watch this. So she brought her hip here. This is it. Like, or I was going to get this if I had her pull any farther, right? So I had her come to her first point of resistance and then grab and then push and pull. So the hand's pulling down, the knee is pushing up at equal force. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the knee, but release the pressure. Relax. And now go deeper. New range. Now elbows in. Keep the new range. Push and pull. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5. As hard as you can. 4. Look at my leg is lifting. Not because I'm lifting. It's because everything's engaged. I hold position. I relax. And then new range obtained. And that's the sequence we did with her for her hips yesterday. And then it just translated in motion today in class for the shoulder for us in MobilityFLOW. So I'm glad you love it, Rachel. I love it when you love what I do.
No, that was life changing. So
yay.
You know, that's hard to find. So
that's hard to what?
That's hard to find that spot.
You won't even know you have it until we engage everything and then we release. And in a way, what I believe is happening, now this is just my thought process, is that our nervous system holds us back from our range of motion potential.
Completely.
And our everyday life movements, of course, right? But it's our nervous system. And first, as we age and as we get stiffer and lose range of motion just from everyday life, our nervous system actually amps up to protect us more. So it doesn't even allow us to go into that range, even if we're told we should. So what I think I'm doing, and I'm not for sure, is that I'm calming the nervous system. I'm letting our nervous system trust us that we are in control. We know what we're doing. So we engage, right? We show our strength, and then we also soften, and then we're calm, and then we go deeper. That's my idea behind it. Amy, what do you think about that? You're a nurse. Yeah, you like that?
I think you're a freaking genius. No, I mean, that is.